Hey guys, the funeral scene from The Batman has officially been released on Warner Brothers YouTube page. Now technically I did see this clip when it got leaked on YouTube or something, but I wanted to watch the full HD version of it and react to it, so let's check this out.
Mr. Wayne, you really could be doing more for this city. Your family has a history of philanthropy, but as far as I can tell, you're not doing anything. If I'm elected,
I have no
will
idea.
change that. My God. I'm gonna go pay my respects. Will you wait for me? I'm gonna continue this.
Excuse me, Chief. Can I talk to you? Gil Colson is missing.
What?
Hasn't been heard from since last night. Christ, not again.
Hey, Mr. Wayne. You got people looking for him, Jim?
Sent a couple guys to his house. Nothing.
What does his wife say?
She hadn't heard from him.
That's the Riddler. Oh my god. I just love the tension building here. The music is so good.
Get out of the car! Get out of the car and show your hands! Get out!
I love how Bruce is just standing there and
Get out! Show them! Christ, it's Colson.
There's a bomb around the set!
Let's clear this place out now!
The Batman, rated PG-13. Experience it in IMAX, only in theaters March 4th.
Okay, as you guys know, this is my most anticipated movie of this year and maybe my most anticipated movie of all time. I am beyond excited for this movie and all the trailers have been great, and to me this clip just shows what this movie is going to be like. One thing I love is that they're not rushing everything. It's a really slow-paced scene, and the way it builds everything up, the tension, the build-up, and the way everything plays out, I think is just really, really cool. First off, it just found a way to immerse me in this scene, whatever was going on, that by the end of it, I didn't want the clip to end. I really felt like I was actually watching the movie, and I didn't want to end. I didn't want it to end because it was so great. It was so tense. It was so just immersive that when I was watching it, it really felt like I was part of the movie. It didn't feel like I was getting taken out or anything because I was watching it on my computer screen. It was just great. It was really tense, and the way everything played out, I think, was really cool. I love that the movie is like taking its time. It's very slow paced. The movie is going to be 3 hours long, which means the first half, at least the first half, is going to be pretty slow paced. But what I love about that is when you're slowly building things up, like this clip was, when the thing happens that we're waiting for to happen, it actually feels a lot more effective. Like in the case of this scene, you have the car coming into the church and crashing. What I think made this scene so effective was that before it actually happened, you had people screaming in the background and people shouting, people whispering to each other about what's going on, and then you have Bruce looking at the kid to save him if there's any danger. And because of all of that, you're waiting for something bad to happen. There's always a lingering sense of danger, and for that reason, when something bad actually happens, it's a lot more effective and it actually feels earned. And I love that so much. The visuals are obviously great, and especially that silhouette shot where you see the Riddler on top of the church. That was really, really cool. I loved that so much. And the entire scene just did such a great job of presenting itself. Matt Reeves' direction is great, and the music added to the tense nature of the whole scene. And by the end of it, just the build up, all of that was so great. I cannot wait to see this entire movie because this one scene was so great. And if the whole movie is going to be like this, taking its time to build everything up and then pay off, I'm really, really excited. And Robert Pattinson is also so great in this clip. Like, he doesn't say a single line in this entire scene, but you could clearly tell how he's feeling. You could clearly tell how broken he is as Bruce Wayne, but you could also tell how vengeful and angered he is by Gotham because of just how ruined the city is. And I love that, seeing that so much in his character. I think that was just such a great representation of his character. And Robert Pattinson, just through his facial expressions, is able to display so much emotion, which is why I think he's a great Batman. Now, I know a lot of people are kind of upset about Twilight, but that's fine. Like, I understand. A lot of people have only seen Twilight as far as Robert Pattinson goes. I haven't seen Twilight, but I know those movies are pretty bad. And I know a lot of people don't want him to be Batman because of those movies. But I'm telling you, based off this clip and all the trailers, I think he's going to be the best Batman. But I don't know. This movie could come out and be like one of the weakest Batman movies. But as far as the trailers and this clip go, I think he's going to be the best Batman because he looks so great to me in the role. And another thing that I think made this scene just really, really cool was the little kid. I know a lot of people won't be talking about him, but one thing is that he might be Robin. I think he might be Robin. It's just a theory, but I don't know. But really, what I think made it so cool was that I think the kid is actually the son of whoever's funeral it is. And Bruce, the reason he's looking at the kid so much is because he sees himself in the little kid. Because when Bruce was a kid, he lost his parents. And I think that is just such a great representation. It's so symbolic because he saves the little kid when the car shows up and is about to crash into him. He saves the kid, and symbolically, he saved himself. And I think that's just so great. The movie just feels like it's gonna start off really dark with a really dark Batman, and it's gonna become hopeful by the end. And even like the little piece of music that they released a couple of weeks ago, it's like 6 minutes long. It was so good because it's able to show all the dark and brooding sides of Bruce Wayne, and it's also kind of sad at times, but throughout the entire piece of music, there's the sense of hope. There's a sense of hope. And because of that, I think this movie is going to take Bruce Wayne, who's this really dark character, and turn him into a more hopeful character by the end of the movie. And that's really what I'm excited to see because the movie is giving me a lot of hope. On a personal level, this movie means a lot to me as of right now. So I cannot wait to see this. And I hope this movie's great. So far, from what they've shown us, it looks amazing. So it's my most anticipated movie of all time. I cannot wait to see this. And I hope, just like this clip and all the trailers, this movie is amazing. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Let me know down in the comments, what did you think of this little funeral scene that they released? If you enjoyed my reaction, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.